Have you ever wanted to speak English, but your voice feels small? Your heart beats fast. Your mind goes blank. You know the words, but you feel scared to speak. Stop for a moment. Take a breath. This is ZEB, Zero English Beginner, and today you will learn how to feel confident when you speak. Today, we are talking about something important. Everyone wants it, but it is not easy. We are talking about confidence. You know that feeling. You see someone talk easily. You think, how do they do that? Today, we will learn how to talk to anyone with confidence. We will learn for English and for life. Usually, my friend Evan is here with me, but today, Evan is not here. So today, it is only me, and I think this topic is very good for all of us. Talking to people can feel very scary. Is that true? Yes, I think so. Especially when you talk in English. English is your second language. You think, what if I say something wrong? What if they do not understand me? What if I forget my words? This is normal. Your brain stops, but your mouth needs to talk. It is a difficult feeling. After, you think about the conversation for many hours. You think, why did I say that? Or why did I not say anything? I know this feeling. I feel this many times. But here's something funny. Everyone feels like this sometimes. Yes, everyone. Even people who speak English from birth. They feel nervous too. So what is different? Confident people feel scared too, but they talk anyway. Confidence does not mean you are perfect. No. Confidence means you are okay with not perfect. You are okay with mistakes. I love this idea because often the other person is nervous too. They are thinking about their English. They are thinking about their words. So when you talk, remember this. It makes talking easier. But something can stop us. We compare ourselves to other people. For example, you are in a group. Everyone speaks English very well. You feel small. You do not want to talk. I know this feeling very well. I talk to confident people and think, do I belong here? Yes, you start to think they are better, they are smarter, but you forget something. You are a person, not a test. You are not a performance. This idea changed everything for me. One day, I said to myself, no one is above me. I am not above anyone. We are all people. We want to connect. This is a simple idea, but it is powerful. When you stop trying to sound good, you start to sound real. You stop trying to impress people. You start trying to connect with people. And that is where confidence begins, not with perfect grammar, but with a real heart. But there is another question. Okay, you feel brave, you want to talk, but what do you say? Your brain is empty. This is a classic problem. Someone asks, how is your week? You say, good, and nothing more. I did this many times. Then I understood. The problem was not my English. The problem was I did not think before. I did not prepare.
So now, before I go to a social place, I do a quick check-in in my mind. I think, what is one good thing this week? Did I try something new? Did I watch something interesting? Sometimes I write small notes on my phone. For example, funny thing at work or new cafe. It sounds simple, but it helps. It is not silly. It is smart. You are preparing your conversation tools. You have some small ideas ready. So you are not surprised. You are ready. And for English learners, this is very good. You can practice talking about these things. Talk out loud before you meet people. It builds your confidence. It builds your fluency. It is like a warm-up before a sport. You do not start cold. You warm up first. But what if you do not prepare? It is okay. You can still start a good conversation. Sometimes the best topics are right in front of you. For example, one time I waited in a long line for coffee. I turned to the person next to me. I said, "Wow, this line is very long. It's like waiting for concert tickets." It was funny. It was simple. It was real. And then the conversation started. It did not feel difficult. It felt natural. You can look around you. Talk about the weather. Talk about the music. Talk about someone's nice bag. Anything small. Anything in the moment. This works anywhere. In a cafe, in a class, at the gym, even in an elevator. You do not need a deep topic. You just need to start.
For our listeners, this is a very helpful skill in English. You do not need big, fancy sentences. Just something simple, like, "It is very crowded today," or "I like this song." This is small talk. Small talk opens the door. It is the first hello before a real talk. We call these sentences icebreakers. They break the ice. And after you break the ice, you feel a little courage. The next conversation is easier. Confidence grows with every hello. This brings us to something very important: practice. The only way to stop feeling awkward is to go through the awkward feeling. You cannot skip this step. You must pass through it. When I started talking to new people, I felt slow. I felt scared of mistakes. It was like my words had training wheels. But one day you realize you do not need them. You start speaking more naturally. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Saying hello, asking a question, making small talk, it becomes easier. Small talk is not small. It is like the warm-up before a long run. It seems simple, but it helps you find your rhythm. It is like exercise for your social skills. At first, it is hard. You think too much. But with time, it feels lighter. It feels easier. And the best part? You do not need many hours every day. Just small moments. Ask for directions, talk to your coffee server, say thank you in a full sentence. Every small conversation helps. Each one builds your confidence, not just in English, but in yourself. And remember, mistakes are good. Mistakes do not stop you. They teach you. If you make mistakes, you are trying. You are learning. There is a good saying, if you are not making mistakes, you are not trying hard enough. Every mistake means you are growing. You are leaving your comfort zone.
Confidence is not about never failing. It is about knowing that failure does not hurt more than silence. Silence hurts more. One day, you will stop thinking only about grammar. You will start thinking about meaning. That is when English feels real. English feels like it belongs to you. You stop speaking to impress people. You start speaking to express yourself. This is real progress. But something else is important. What really changed my conversations? It was not speaking more. It was listening better. Listening with intent. Most people listen only to reply, but real connection starts when you listen to understand. When you pay attention, you see the feelings between the words. You read the room, not just the dictionary. Sometimes you can repeat what someone says. For example, they say, "I went to Italy." You say, "Oh, you went to Italy?" This shows you are listening. It builds a good connection. It shows you care. This makes conversations flow. You do not try to fill every silence. You enjoy the silence sometimes. Conversation becomes a rhythm, not a performance. When you listen well, people open up. They feel your attention. At this point, fluency is not only vocabulary, it is about emotional intelligence. Communication is not perfect sentences, it is shared meaning. When you understand this, you stop worrying about sounding smart, you start sounding sincere. That is when English stops being a subject you study. It becomes a language you live. This is a powerful change. There is one more thing. People do not talk about this much. It is knowing how to end a conversation. You can start a conversation well, but sometimes finishing it is difficult. We all know this moment. The talk goes in circles. You think, how do I finish this? This is where confidence shows. You do not need to leave quickly or be awkward. You can leave with kindness. You can say, "It was great talking to you. I need to go now." Or, "I will get a coffee now. It was nice to talk." It is simple and friendly. You are not stopping the person, you are closing the conversation nicely. It leaves a good feeling. Confident people start conversations with warmth, and they end conversations with grace. Confidence is not only about talking, it's about knowing when to pause, smile, and say goodbye with respect. If you can do this, start, connect, and end naturally, then congratulations, you know how to talk to anyone with confidence. But do not hurry. Confidence is not built in one day. It grows with every real conversation you have. And now, to help you remember some useful words from today's episode, let me explain some key vocabulary for you. Get your notes ready. This is where you turn good conversations into great English. Let's look at some useful words from today's episode. Scary makes you feel afraid. Example, speaking English can feel scary at first. Nervous, worried, or a little afraid. Example, I feel nervous before I talk to new people. Compare, to look at how people are different or the same. Example, do not compare yourself to others. Prepare, to get ready before something. Example, prepare some ideas before you talk. Practice, to do something again and again to get better. Example, you need to practice speaking English. Mistake, something that is not correct, an error. Example, it is okay to make a mistake. Listen, to try to hear and understand someone. Example, listen to the other person carefully. Confidence, feeling sure of yourself, not afraid. Example, speak with confidence. Kindness, being nice and friendly to others. Example, end the talk with kindness. Progress, getting better at something. Example, you are making good progress with your English. That is all for the vocabulary today. Please try to use these words. You can find more practice in the free PDF guide. So remember everyone, confidence grows with every real conversation. Keep practicing, keep connecting, keep speaking with confidence. See you in the next episode of the English Leap podcast. Your learning does not finish here. To learn more English, click the next video or watch the other videos we chose for you. Goodbye.